Good Monday morning. This is your Loudoun County weather outlook. You'll see on my outlook, I do see a small little chance that maybe we see some snowflakes tomorrow morning, but I got to tell you, I'm not too impressed. Here we go with the noon models already coming out, or the midday models already coming out. This is the NAM. This is a local high resolution look at the potential. As we go through, we have to go really far out here. Have to go into tomorrow morning. We see these showers coming in here, but they're not coming in as early as they were before, and it's already scaring out the warmth by the cold air. So don't be surprised if we see a little sleet, maybe a snowflake right at the start, but it's going to quickly change over to rain, and then rain will go on for tomorrow throughout the day. Good news is, if we look at the precip forecast here tomorrow, we're showing a pretty good shot here at some okay rain. I mean, so if we go through the next 48 hours here, maybe a half an inch or more, which we really need this rain. So look for a wet tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow evening. As I mentioned, maybe a sleet pellet or some little bit of snow, maybe early on tomorrow morning. But let's go for the wider outlook here over the next week to week and a half. So here we go. We'll have to go quick because I have a meeting here soon. But today we're starting off with those breezy conditions, cool, chilly air around. Like I said, it's going to bring in some cooler air. Tonight, this is that precipitation is going to move in. This does look a little further north on the initial precip, but that's why probably going to be rain moving through, moving out. Don't be surprised if we get a little less based on some of the forecast models I'm looking at here. Then as we go into Friday, kind of a repeat with some moisture, maybe even into Saturday and Sunday. I hope not, but Saturday could be kind of a damp day. We'll have to see. Every time it looks like rain on these forecast models, it tends to dry out. Now, next week, this looks pretty normal, kind of chilly as we go into Monday, Tuesday, but a big warm-up coming in here with southerly winds, and then we get some cold air damming trying to go east of the mountain. This is Wednesday, and this looks pretty mild, although this is going to try to bring in some cool air, maybe some cloudiness. Hard to see, but this front's going to eventually bring up the colder air from the south and really warm us up as we go into Wednesday, Thanksgiving Eve, and then on Thursday, maybe a few showers. And then as we head into this weekend following it, we'll have to see exactly how it comes. But cold air is supposed to be coming in. It may briefly warm back up before a bigger front with a lot cooler air tries to come into the country. We'll have to see how things pan out. Let's look really quick at the heights just to kind of show you where we are with the temperatures. And if we look overall here going into the future, this is today. I'm going to show the warm-up later this week. Yeah, we're going to be up in the 60s on Friday and Saturday, probably in the upper 50s, and some rain chances. So here's Thursday, here's Friday, pretty warm. And then after that front comes through, a little bit of a dip down and a little cooler next week, but then mild conditions try to return next week, right before, this is actually Thanksgiving Day. So above normal temperatures, maybe some rain chances coming around, and then that's the first push of cold air that's looks like it's going to be a brief visit as that thing goes through, but that could be some of the coldest air we've seen yet. And then here is the Arctic air trying to plunge into the country, but it looks like it may get delayed a little bit by a brief warm-up. And that's not atypical for a quick warm-up and then back to the colder air. So in general, like I mentioned before, about an inch, not an inch, but a half an inch to 3/4 of an inch of rain is possible tomorrow. And then more rain this coming weekend. Total is close to an inch, possibly. We need the rain. Dry conditions are terrible. And then we'll look for how things pan out for tomorrow morning. All right, that's all I got. Have a good one.